Dudes and dudettes, welcome back to the Ice Age. My name is Iceman. I've got another Battlefield 4 video for you today. This time we're going to be taking a look at the M240B or M240 Bravo light machine gun for the support class. You saw the stats there on the screen. This is one of the heavier LMGs that's offered in the game, and it's basically identical statistically to its Battlefield 3 counterpart. Now, to give you a little background, this was by far my favorite gun in Battlefield 3. If you guys have been following my channel, you'll have seen the video I put up towards the end of the life of Battlefield 3 about this gun. I freaking love this gun. I had a ridiculous number of kills with it in the last game, and I'm super glad that they kept it pretty much identical for Battlefield 4. I was really happy about that. Just because the L85 was one of my favorite weapons in Battlefield 3 as well, but they really changed that, and it's not a huge benefit, I think, in Battlefield 4. But this gun, they left pretty much untouched. I'm really excited about it, and this video will basically be showing you clips of how I think it can be used, how it should be used, some pretty cool streaks, some pretty awesome counter-sniping, actually. Just a general all-around good video about this gun so you guys can use it more effectively and all that good stuff. I don't see too many people using this gun, and I hope that this video will encourage people to use it, kind of help get the word out about how awesome it is. I know a lot of people are just super passionate about the PKP, and this gun, I actually like it a lot better because it has a higher rate of fire. It shoots about 650 rounds per minute, which is still not very fast, but it's 50 rounds a minute faster than the PKP, and it actually, I think, for me personally, is more manageable for the recoil, for the accuracy, and everything like that. So, basically what you're going to be seeing in this video is a variety of situations that I use this gun in, both close, medium, and long range. Really good, versatile LMG. Very versatile gun just in general. Here you'll see some long range sniping, headshot bonus even with the iron sights. I freaking love this gun, and if you can time the triggers pretty well, you can get some really far away headshots, some really long range sniping kills. This is actually my preferred counter sniping weapon in this game because it's just super accurate, and the stubby grip attachment which I have really helps with that. It adds that little bit of accuracy without any downsides like the grips did in Battlefield 3. So it just gives you that extra ability to hit somebody at long range and take them out even without a bipod. And that's something kind of new for me. I was a huge fan of the bipod in Battlefield 3. I still am in this game as well, but because this gun only has 100 rounds in the magazine in the box and you can't change that, I've started enjoying using this more on the go instead of posting up, because I found 200 round box magazines to be better for guns that you're going to use defensively with a bipod, and if you can't change it from 100 rounds, it's much better suited, I think, to a very large capacity on the go mobile platform, and that's why I've been using it mobily here. You've seen me use this gun in quite a variety of situations already. Lots of close range stuff like you've been seeing, as well as the long range headshots. It's a very awesome rifle, and I really am excited to be able to use it again because, to be honest, I wasn't really happy with most of the other LMGs in the game. Some of them are okay. The Type 88 had a huge buff given to it from Battlefield 3. It's much better now. I was happy about that, but I wasn't really a fan of the U100 or really many of the other guns, and I was super glad when I unlocked this and got to play around with it again. So, to talk a little bit more about the gun statistically and everything, like I said, it has 650 rounds per minute rate of fire, which is not terrible, but it's really not that fast either. You'll see this clip here, I'm actually using the bipod, unlike the other clips in this video, and I'm using it to pretty good effect. And even when I'm not using the bipod, I'm still able to hit people on the go, on the run, standing up, crouching, whatever. So, anyway, the stats for this gun are, like I said, pretty much identical. It has terrible hip fire, but it does have very good accuracy. You see here, lots of headshots even. And the stability is definitely very low as well, as it is an LMG and it's one of the heavier LMGs. Now, an interesting point about the stability is that personally, I didn't find the stability or the recoil of either the M240 or the PKP to be really that unmanageable. Statistically, it's super low, way down at the low end of the chart, but to be honest, I've found it very easy to use these guns. You see here some more just multi-kill, long-range sniping. Here again, same idea, long-range headshot bonuses with the iron sights even. And you'll see that the stability, as long as you keep it to 1 or 2 shot bursts, it's really not unmanageable. It's really not that hard to shoot this gun. And I'm really, really happy for that because Battlefield 4, the maps have gotten very, very open. Much more spread out, lots more areas, especially in Rush, which is my favorite game type, to be shot from. And if this gun hadn't had kind of a little bit of a boost or a buff for its ease of use on the go, it would have been very, very hard to use this gun in Rush in these large open maps. So, very glad for that. You'll see here I got my 5th service star with it, as well as the dog tag. Been putting in my time with this gun. I'm really, really happy with it. I unlocked the final battle pack for it as well, so I now have all the attachments, and I'll be going over those in a little bit to kind of give you guys my recommendations for how to run this gun. So I just wanted to say that even with a laser sight attachment, the hip fire in this gun is still abysmal. I barely ever won any sort of hip fire battles with this thing, laser sight or without the laser sight. It's really hard to do. I basically only won hip fire battles by luck, but when I got to aim down the sights, I was very, very lethal with this rifle, and I'm super excited that they decided to have that happen instead of kind of nerfing the aiming down sight accuracy as well. So let's talk a little bit about the attachments, which is probably what you guys are here for anyway. And the vast majority of this video, I was using the iron sights, the laser sight, the standard barrel, and the stubby grip. The iron sight choice is something that I carried over from Battlefield 3. I'm a huge fan of aesthetically how this gun looks, and I really thought that any sort of sight added onto it really kind of took away from that. So I was really kind of a big fan of just leaving off the sights, using the iron sight, and to be honest, the iron sights on this gun are some of the best in the game, I think. Really kind of awesome for pinpointing enemies, even at long range, like you see here. And that's why I left the iron sights on like that. You'll see that once I unlocked my final battle pack, which came with the flash hider for the weapon, I put that on instead of the standard barrel. And that's just because the flash hider statistically does not change the gun at all. There's no downsides to it, but there's really no upsides to it, other than it does hide your flash, obviously. So I put that on because it doesn't decrease your accuracy or anything like that. It really just adds that little benefit of making it harder to see you while you're firing your gun. And you can obviously sub in a bipod at any point if you want to play defense, but my final recommendation for how to use this gun is really kind of the scope of your choice. For me, it's iron sights. The laser sight, I'm using the green laser sight, the flash hider, and the stubby grip for that long range accuracy. This is just a really, really amazing all-around rifle. I hope you guys learned something. Stick around for the bonus clip at the end. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, guys, stay frosty.